Hey guys, Romie here, so please like, comment, subscribe. If this is your first time watching, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're a subscriber of mine, please comment and subscribe. This is my quick review for Black Light, Season 1, Episode 3, Lawanda, the Book of Burial. So the episode starts off with everyone's at the church, and remember, Lawanda was the mother of the girl who was taken in by the 100. The 100 is the gang, the street gang on this show from this, superhero series. And the whole thing with that is the pastor, he wants change. And he believes that with Black Lightning being back, it's time for them more than ever. It is time for them to go, make a stand, make a change, and they'll have the support. Now, we see everyone there except for Nessa. We're trying to figure out, where is she? She's in this abandoned junkyard, and she has her little she has her little workout gear going. She's trying to go and figure out what her superpower is, or how to utilize her superpower. And I'm thinking, I actually know a little bit about this superhero franchise and all that. So I'm thinking, super strength isn't her end-all be-all, because in episode 1 we saw her break that cabinet. It wasn't just because she was strong. We saw an energy that came out of her, and that's what really broke it. But again, she's practicing, and she keeps hitting this washing machine, and she keeps getting hurt. But then she realizes slowly that when she cracks the glass, that maybe it's how she breathes instead of just going in trying to hit it dead on. So then there was something that came off the junk pile and went, and she ducked for cover. It hit her, but it didn't hurt her. So we're like, okay, that super strength is serious. And again, back at the church, people are getting revolutionized. The pastor is talking to the police officer. Well, I should say the inspector. His name is, what's his name? Henderson. So Henderson, he does not like Black Lightning. He doesn't like Black Lightning. He doesn't like the pastor either, because he feels like the pastor is doing something dangerous. The pastor is getting in the way of the police officer's work. He feels like the pastor's going to go and get everyone killed. And I'm thinking, dude, the pastor is right when he told us that half of the people in your precinct are corrupt. They're being financed by the 100. So how can we trust you? How does that make any sense? Come on now. Let's actually just do some thinking about that. So then again, like I said, the pastor was talking to Jeff, and he feels like Black Lightning being back is a sign. Black Lightning's doing everything he can to go and help the community again, so we need to go and help our own community. And I said I couldn't agree more. Things take a definite turn. We see that Jeff, he went to go meet up with his Alfred, if you will. I think his name's Peter. And Peter's showing him, look, there's a better way to utilize your abilities, because I guess, especially with him being rusty and him being older, you're going to have to fight a lot of people at once. You can't just go full charge hitting people. You need to be able to take them out effectively. So instead of hitting them with all he's got, he uses one finger, and that one finger is as effective as the 5. So that's cool there. But then we see the main villain, the crook of the crookest, trash bag, Tobias. Tobias is trash. Tobias is trash. So he goes and gives his... No way. No, see, the funny thing about this show is you'll never guess who it is they have that's the true Grand Dame. Her name is Lady Eve, but you may know Lady Eve as Jill Scott. Yes, Jill Scott's on this show. So I said, oh, this show's really, 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 really official. And she plays mean bad. She plays evil bad. She tells Tobias, look, I'm fine with the people revolutionizing. Oh, no, that's not true. I'm fine with the people believing in something as long as they understand their place. See, the good book was used to keep them nice and calm. And I said, that sounds like some slavery mess, because I've definitely heard that before. I said, wait a minute now. So now we're enslaving our own people? Okay, Lady Eve. But she tells him, here's how this works. You need to go make sure that you handle Black Lightning because he's still alive. He's still alive. You're so dense and dumb that you really think that he's dead. And so that's what's going to get you killed. That's what's going to get our whole operation screwed up. Don't screw this up. Jen is talking to her boyfriend, and her boyfriend tells her that, yo, this is the weirdest I've ever. They're planning on, she's planning out her whole trip and process of losing her virginity. And I said, okay. So they're going to get a hotel room, and she's going to tell her parents. I said, what? Because he asked, did you tell your parents yet? I looked at him like, K, that's what I'm calling him. I can't even call. I'm thinking, what type of mess is this? But we move forward, and so he really is a goody two shoes. He even acknowledges that he's a virgin himself. He was acting like he wasn't because he thought it'd be weird. It's like maybe she wanted someone experienced, and she's like, "You're so stupid. You lied about being a virgin when I'm a virgin too." So wow, I'm not running with someone that has anything. Hallelujah. Thank you. And you think I'm gonna be upset, dude? I said, oh no, we're gonna have a soft spot for him because something's gonna happen. You just know when they do that. You just know how they make certain characters to be. So then Nessa, she's in the library. We see this really, cute girl there. I said, now this girl looks more up to Nessa's speed and the wavelength that she's on. I think she works at the library. She has multiple jobs, but Nessa's doing research on genetic mutation. The girl thought that, oh, was it something bad? Something bad happened to your family, friend? What? She said, no, just research. But she knows that there's a comic book. Hey, now the girl's, well, she was checking her out and then saw the comic book. Let's be very clear about that. Now, she says, we have cosplay parties. And for those who don't know what that is, it's costume parties. Adults go, teenagers and adults go and dress up as superheroes or whatever type of character they want to be and have fun, or sometimes enact certain comic books or scenes or what have you. So she was invited, and she does the usual, yeah, maybe I'll show up. Maybe I'll show up. Henderson is talking to Jeff, and again, Henderson does not like Black Lightning. Again, he's telling this to Black Lightning. This is the craziest thing. It's like, he's a real vigilante. Trust him. I'm going to get him one day. Look at, if only you could realize. So now Jeff goes to Peter and is trying to coordinate with Peter and figure out how they can go and protect the people doing the march, because they're going to be sitting targets. And we know the 100, because this is a protest against them, is going to make sure that someone gets shot. So they even have to figure out vantage points. And I said, wow, so this is what it's like when when there's regular marches, or when there's like celebrities or politicians or people organizing stuff, and you have to make sure that it's peaceful. They have to do all of that for well, they should. They don't do that for all of everyone, but they should. Anyway, Jeff is talking to his ex, and it's really sad because you just look at them, it's like, it would be nice if they could be together, but it'd be so unrealistic with how everything is. So they're talking about, because remember, he is Black Lightning again. He does care about his family. That is priority in the school and all of that. But she knows that he's Black Lightning. She doesn't want to worry about what's going on with him and if he's hurt, because he's saying, maybe he could stay here. She said, no. Down comes Jen. And Jennifer says, oh, so where's Nessa? She's not here. Well, I wanted to tell her when she's here. I said, oh no, don't do it. She says, oh, okay. So by the way, I'm going to lose my virginity. It's going to be the K, and we're doing it this Saturday. I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew. looked at her like, hold up, what the, what? I'm looking at her like, what type of, what? So then, Jeff was over it. Jeff was, oh, Lynn had to take charge. Jennifer said, I'm doing this. You told me that you wanted to make sure that I talked to you guys first before I went ahead and did this. And so that's what's happening, okay? And he was like, but you're too young. Well, how young were you when you two did it? And were the two you virgins, though? She was like, they were like, this is a do as I say, not as I do. Well, you told me to tell me when you thought I was ready. I mean, when I thought I was ready. And the time's now. I just looked at this like, what? Well, the crazy part is this does happen more often than you think. This is actually more realistic than you think. Have I met anyone that's ever done? Nope. But I'm sure somewhere. Ness is finally back home. And Jen has to do a guilt trip of, well, you weren't there for when I had to go into the parents that I went to go and lose my virginity. So why don't you at least be here for me with the marching stuff, since that's your black power all the way. What's going on here? And she just said she's tired of just marching for stuff. She wants to take real action. I said marching, it is a start, but it's not the end all be all. But she will be there to support her sister. Lynn the next day tells Jeff, so that was crazy. Yes. I had to stop myself. Why don't I have, you know, the girls live with me for a while? You're dealing with a lot and the black light and stuff. He said, no. I said, ooh, those are your daughters. So I understand. But just breathe a little bit more, because that was a lot. That was, woo. I was like, whoa. You were like, woo. And I was like, whoa. So then he goes and confronts Kay. Kay was like, oh yeah. Because he was like, so Kay, how's practice? Everything's cool. Yeah. So how do you shower? I said, what? How do you shower? And I realized, oh no, I know where he's going with this. Oh gosh, I know where he's going with this. So then Kay explained, well, I rub-a-dub-dub. I let the water cascade off of me. And then once I'm done, then I put the towel, because I don't have a mat. So I put the towel on the floor. So then I wipe, you know, my feet, my legs, pat down the nether regions, and then everything else. So then Jeff said, so you're telling me that your teenage behind butt want to go and have sex with my daughter, and you don't even know how to dry yourself off? Your athlete foot, athletic ridden self goes and towels off from the bottom upward, bringing the athlete's foot to your nether regions, infecting my daughter with athlete's foot? I said, what? What? So then he was like, why don't you think about how you're supposed to clean yourself off when before even entertaining the thought of doing anything like that to my daughter? Jeff couldn't say nothing. I mean, Kay couldn't say anything. He said, look, I'm scared and confused. What? You've overloaded my delicate jock brain. What? So then we see Nessa. She's having a fun time. Her girlfriend comes through and was like, oh, so Miss Black Lives Matter trying to go down be the Asian sword. I said, excuse me? So then they talk outside and they break up. We already knew they weren't compatible. Peter, he went and did a barricade because they're trying to make sure they do the safest route. So they barricaded one route. And now we see Tobias again. There's this new guy. We're going to call him Random Shooter. He wants to move up in the organization, and so Tobias gives him a gun. tells him to take it. The guy looks a little shooketh. And because of that, Tobias says, look, I don't have time for this mess. So he takes a knife, stabs him. The guy says, thank you for giving me this opportunity. He takes the knife in the hand and walked. I said, oh my God. What type of mess is this? So then Nessa comes back inside, talks to her girl, says, look, we haven't been compatible for a while. It talks about how I have to go home and, you know, be at that rally with my sister. Okay, Miss Black Lives Matter, we got you, we got you, we see you. I said, okay, that was cute for now, don't overdo it. Jeff is still nervous because it's time for him to be Black Lightning, and he's just like, Lord, I hope nothing goes wrong. Now, he didn't know that Lynn was going to be there, so that does mentally complicate things. He realizes that the shooter's there, so he jumps in front of the crowd, and I forgot what they were saying. Let me go and see if I can get to what they were saying. Hold on, guys. Come on. So, wait, let's back up a little bit. Okay. All right, so here we go. Oh, okay, so we didn't even hear. Never mind. Now, he creates this, like, cool energy shield, and he blocks the bullets, and he gets both shooters. He gets both shooters. The pastor is so happy. We see Tobias and one of Tobias' main henchmen in the car a little bit far away. Tobias is pissed because he thought he killed Black Lightning. You were wrong. You were wrong. And he shoots the pastor. He made it sound like he was going to shoot Black Lightning, but no, shoots the pastor. But I said, that's not a shoot to kill. If you're supposed to be trained, that's kind of off, even at that distance, which had me thinking maybe their whole point was to cripple the movement. Cripple the movement and fear the people than just flat out killing the people. Have them be a constant reminder. I think that's what Lady Eve was saying. So now, Black Lightning is like, oh my God, what just happened? Because Kay just got shot too. You know, Jennifer's boyfriend. And so, because it looked like that bullet went straight, I said, dang. Dang, it's like that? And now, which had me thinking, were they trying to aim for the dude's daughter or something? But anyway, everyone's in the hospital. Nessa's there to support her, and it sounds like the pastor is going to be okay. Lynn and Chef are watching TV, and people are just like, Lightning did his thing. Henderson still saying that regardless of Black Lightning being here, he could be here and that could be raising the crime, or him doing the violence should be just doing more damage. I said, Henderson, you aren't effective at your job. Get over yourself. Lynn apologizes because she realized she was doing too much by saying, let the girls live with her. We see Peter go and scrub Tobias' face and you know, digital print. I said, wait a minute, so you're a double agent? Like, what's really going on here? What's really going on here? Why would you scrub it doesn't, that's why I'm like, what is going on here? What? I don't get it. Lynn talks to you know, Nessa, and Nessa says, oh, because she knows something's wrong. And Nessa says, oh, it's my girlfriend. We broke up. Lynn said, that's cute, but I know you weren't feeling that girl the way that she was feeling you. I said, was it that obvious? And so then she said, you know what? It's fine. You can tell me the truth when you're ready and in your own time. So I said, oh, that's nice. That's so nice. That's so nice. But that's the thing I'm wondering now. What happens when Nessa finds her real powers? Because a lot of people don't understand what's going on. And spoiler alert, what's happening is the whole family, as in Black Lightning and Jennifer and Nessa, they have, you know, electric powers, if you will. And one's more thunder based, one's more lightning based. So I'm trying to figure out, when are we going to see that from her? When is she going to find out that her father's a superhero? When are they going to find out their father's a superhero? There's just a lot of what ifs. I mean, whens. It's not what ifs, it's a matter of when. And why is it that Peter did that. He's supposed to be on Jeff's side. Who is he really protecting by doing something like that? Just a lot of questions. But please like, comment, subscribe. Come back next week.